Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Tattva-bodha, the starting invocation prayer, Mangalacharana Shlokam. Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Gnanapradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattva-bodho Vidhiyate. In the last first session of this Tattva Bodha, we have started with this invocation prayer. After that, I have given some introduction about certain points. The meaning of this Tattva Bodha text and who is the author. Then we have discussed about the what are the four qualifications required for a person to listen this Tattva Bodha, are the qualifications required for the seeker who wants to seek the truth. Same time, we discussed about the Anubandha Chatushtayam, the Adhikari, the recipient, and the subject matter, and the relationship between this seeker and the sought. Then, what the result phalam will come. So, four Anubandha Chatushtayam and the four Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. And then we have seen what are the different topics comes in this Tattva Bodha text. Totally, if you divided this text into parts, five main headings will come. One is this qualifications about itself is one heading, because the immediate discussion is going to be about this what are the sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. So that is one qualification or yogyata. Then second, jiva vichara or vyashti vichara or micro analysis. And the third is srishti vichara or samashti vichara, otherwise which is called as macro analysis. Then the identity between this macro and the micro, that means the Veshti and the Samashti, that means the Jiva and Ishvara. So Veshti Samashti Aikyam, then finally what is the result or the phalam one will get by this Aikya Gnana phalam. Then same time, five general total benefits of this reading of the scriptures and walking in the spiritual path and attaining, realizing the truth. What are the benefits? It is a posthumous benefit. After I die, I will go somewhere and get it. Not like that. You will get the benefits here itself now. What are that five? One is Jignasa Nivritti, we told. All kinds of hereafter searching and avagation and roaming for anything and run behind anything in this world will stop. Jignasa nivritti. Then second one is karpanya nivritti. All your meek and weak mentality, deenata, deena bhava will disappear. You will find yourself, you are the source of everything. You need not to beg for anything from anybody. Karpanya nivrittihi. Then the third benefit is aghasa, aghata nivritti or jighasa nivrittihi. That means after you gain the knowledge also, or before you are gaining this knowledge also, in the life, whatever the ups and downs comes, and particularly which are very sorrowful or the painful things comes as a tragedy or as a trauma, that won't affect you because you have the absorber like this gnanam, a kavacham shield. So these are the three things will go away from you, and two things going these three things away from you itself is a great benefit. And two more positively said, Vidyananda Prapti. As this knowledge gives the happiness and bliss and contentment, you never find in any other material knowledge. So this knowledge gives the Vidya Ananda Prapti. Because of this Vidya, I got a lot of Dhana Prapti, lot of Punya Prapti, lot of, no, not all those things. Here, Ananda Prapti. When we say Ananda here, it is not a material relative Ananda, it is a absolute and the Paramarthika Ananda. That is my essential nature, I will realize. Then finally, Dakshata Prapti. After you gain this knowledge, or if you start walking in this path of spirituality, trying to seek this knowledge, on the way itself, now your efficiency will be improved more. You will become a very effective, efficient person. Sometimes people misunderstand that if you study Vedanta, you will become very dull and you don't feel any interest in anything. Not like that. You see here in the world, Mahatmas are more hardworking people, and Mahatmas do in a short period so many wonderful things. You can see so many examples. Our Shankaracharya lived only 32 years. Our Swami Vivekananda lived only 38 years. Of course, now later on, if you see examples, so many now also presently also you can say one single person, because of he or her, so much big organization, so many service activities, social activities, educational activities, hospitals, whatnot, and they are able to do transform the people in a large number. How is it possible? Because the dakshata, whatever is started by this gnani saint, for the sake of the society, for the welfare of the others, not for his sake, then all that will go very in a smooth and very in a great efficient manner. Dakshata prapti. That means every gnani need not to start the organization or become like that. I am just still a housewife, sir. Okay, you live with your family, but your relations with the family, your conducting of yourself with the each and every relationship in the family and the society, you will be a very effective person. You know how to tackle the things, how to solve the things, how to dissolve the things, and how to manage. You will know how to manage the time, you will know how to manage the man, you will know how to manage the people, you know how to manage the so many things. So, time management, man management, mind management, another thing is very important. So, these are the topics we analyzed in the last class. After this introductory Mangalacharana shloka, the author teacher immediately tells something. In that only all this sadhana chastustaya is pointed out. Let me read that also. Now, hereafter, everything is in the prose order, not like a poetry. Sadhana chatushtaya sampannadhikarinam moksha sadhana bhutam tattva viveka prakaram vakshamaha. In the introductory shloka, also this word came tattva bodha, and there mumukshu word came here, different words. Whoever is having endowed with this fourfold qualification, for those adhikaris, qualified people, as the way or the auxiliary helpful guidelines like moksha sadhana bhutam, the pointers are the indicators on the path which helps, that tattva viveka prakaram I am going to now expound, explain. Then immediately question came from the listener, what are the words used in this particular paragraph? One line of sentence taken and asked as the question. These are all we have seen already last week, some extent, so I'm just reminding quickly. Sadhana chatushtayam kim. Then Acharya, what are the sadhana chatushtayam means what? What do you mean, sir? Nitya vastu vivekaha one. Iha mutrardha bhoga in that nitya vastu vivekaha kaha. In sadhana chatushtayam generally they say viveka. What do you mean by viveka? Viveka means nitya anitya vastu viveka. What is permanent, what is impermanent? Then viragaha kaha, vairagyam, otherwise dispassion. Iha mutra phalabhog. I no have any ambition, desire to acquire something for fulfillment, either in this world or in the other world. Then shamadhi shatka sampattihi. Third one is that shamadama, all that is going to be explained now. Then mumukshutvam, the desire. I told for these four headings as the four English words with the capital D: discrimination, dispassion, discipline, and desire. Now, immediately the questions raised from these points: Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha Kaha. Sir, what do you mean by Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha, permanent and impermanent? Nityavastu ekam Brahma. No, for certain, there is ever present Nityavastu, that is only one, that is Brahma. And Tadvetiriktam Sarvam Anityam, except that Brahma, all other things are impermanent. Answers will come later. Then, oh, what is Brahma? All that. This is called Ayameva Nitya Nityavastu Vivekaha. This is only called discrimination between the permanent, impermanent. Permanent is Brahma. Apart from the Brahma, whatever you see, the Nama Rupa, Prapancha, the relative world, everything is not real. Then Viraha Kaha. Then what you mean by dispassion, sir? That is already said just now. Iha Swarga Bhogeshu Icharahityam. Either here or in the other worlds, I don't want any pleasures or anything to acquire and gain. Then Shamadi Shatka Sampatti, one word asked as the question. Sir, what do you mean by Shama? Shamaha kaha. Then Guru says, Mano nigraha. The controlling of the mind, discipline of the mind, cultivation of the mind, culturing the mind is called Mano Nigraha Shamaha. Then what is the Damasar? Damaha Kaha Chakshuradi Bahyendriya Nigraha. All these five sense organs, particularly, and Chakshuhu Adihi means even Karmendriyas also comes under it, keeping all the your senses under proper control. They should listen to you. You should not become a slave to them. So this is up to here we have analyzed in the last class. Then the next heading, Uparamaha Kaha. In Sadhana Chaturshaya Sampatti, after Shama Dama, next comes the Uparamaha. Uparamaha. So Uparamaha Kaha. Generally in Yoga Shastra, in Patanjali, many places we say Uparama means also again withdrawal. Withdrawing your senses and mind together, Uparamaha. But already you said controlling the mind. We said control the mind, but Uparamaha means turn your attention from the impermanent to the permanent. Turn your attention from the God, from the world to the God. Turn your attention from the body to embodied. So this is called Uparamaha, withdrawal. But here author gives the very beautiful meaning. Swadharma anushtanameva uparamaha. See, if you follow your own duty, is itself is called uparamaha. So withdraw from the unwanted, unrequired, not prescribed according to varna ashrama dharmama, whatever is not your duty, withdraw from the paradharma. In Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna is going to tell, paradharma bhayavaha, swadharme nidhanam shreya, paradharma bhayavaha. Always your own duty, swadharma is very, very helpful for you, shreyas for you. Paradharma is always very horrible. So here, that meaning also very apt. Swadharma anushtanameva uparati. Then next question, titiksha kam. Titiksha means what? Sir, please tell me. Sitoshna sukha dukkhadi sahishnutvam. Tolerating. General meaning is tolerating by accepting as they are. For example, Sita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkhadi, Sahishnutvam. When this opposite pairs of complementaries, the pairs of complementaries, they will keep on come. It won't be a night all the time. It won't be a day all the time. It won't be a summer all the time. It won't be a winter all the time. It won't be a sukham all the time. It won't be a dukkham all the time. So sukha, dukkha, sita, ushna, sukha, dukkha, etc., etc. Whenever they come, uh, patiently accepting them and tolerating them without grumbling, without reacting, without cursing them. This is called titiksha. Here we will little ponder on this point, particularly titiksha. When the favorable things we are comfortable, when unfavorable things we are not comfortable. Now, whenever that unfavorable things, what will happen? There are four things possible to happen. One is we will find the solution to get out of from that unfavorable thing by replacing the something with other. For example, I am having a lot of pain, sorrow, or depression kind. So temporarily, what I will do, I may adopt or go choose for the some go for drugs and some go for sleep, some go for drinks, or many other majority people will go divert their mind by seeing the movie, by watching the TV, or like this temporarily finding the solution by replacing with other thing. That is only temporary, but that is not going to help much for us. Okay, I want to show my inner reaction or the inner pain or difficulty which is there in my mind, but I will find any solution, but I will explode. Explode means what? I burst out by anger, by jealous, by hatred, or by violence. Then what will happen? That will damage the surrounding. On whomever you show this kind of reaction, your anger, hatred, and all these things, violence, it damage the surrounding situation, people surroundings. So that is also not good. So solution is also not proper. Explosion also is not proper. Okay, I am not exploding, ex- exploding, or I am not finding any wrong solution. Then I will suppress. I will keep in my mind itself. So inside I keep, and it will bottled up. Then that will damage the inner climate. Please understand. That will damage the inner climate. So suppression also is not good. Then there is the only one right solution apart from these three, that is called elevation or called sublimation. The spiritual life will help you, which I told few minutes back, that the jigasa nivritti is this: how to uh, elevate myself instead of exploding, solving temporarily, or suppressing. e- Elevation or the sublimation. So for that, the spiritual lifestyle is this gnanam is the best method. How the elevation can come, how this sublimation you will able to practice because of the scriptural knowledge which you hear from the teacher. So in this way, so in this way, physically, mentally, if you are able to maintain the patience at the mental level and the physical level together, is called titiksha. Titiksha. So which you cannot cure, endure, tolerate. For this, Shankaracharya in Viveka Chudamani explained all these things in a very beautiful manner. Today, for instance, I will tell about Titiksha, what he says. Sahanam sarvadukhanam apratikara Chinta vilaparaitam satitiksha nigadyate. This is called titiksha. What? Sahanam sarva dukkhanam. Whatever misery, pain, suffering come to you, tolerate them. Sahanam. Have the patience. and apratikara purvakam. I'm tolerating, tolerating, but inside I am bubbling and burning. No. And I'm waiting to take the revenge. Pratikaram. Apratikara purvakam, if you have no taking of any revenge. That's why I told this three types of no solution, explosion, and the suppression. And chinta vilaparahitam. Inside I am not suppressing and worrying, or I need to express and make the others to suffer. If you follow these things, it is called titiksha you have. Okay. Then next question after titiksha, shraddha kidrushi. What is the nature of the shraddha, meaning of the shraddha, O Master? Please explain to me. Guru Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasaha Shraddha. The faith on the words of the Guru. Guru speaks the words of the Vedanta or the Shastra. Vedanta in Shastra. Vedanta only can refine our mind. Not any other simple Shastra. Means Shastra is so big. So Vedanta. Guru, the words of Vedanta which are uttered to you by the Guru. So on the Shastra and the Guru, Shastra words only are came out through the mouth of the teacher. Have the Vishwasa, Atyanta Vishwasa you should have. Then that is called Shraddha, the faith. Okay. And two more also we can add here. The Shastra is created or invented by the Guru? No. That is already given by the Lord in the beginning of the creation itself. That's why the Vedas are called Apaursheya Gnanam, not uttered by any simple normal human mouth. So you must have Shraddha on the Daivam also. But Daivam Shraddha means not simply a mechanical devotion, bhakti, but having the faith on the words of the Lord. The words are important. So Daivam, Shraddha on Daivam, and you must have Shraddha, faith on yourself, Swatmanam. That is also important. Unless you don't have faith on yourself, I am the Shuddha Brahma Paramatma, I am the Brahman, because Shastra is going to teach, Guru is going to teach you that Mahavakya. And you must have faith that I must uplift myself. This human body, this human life is given to me to uplift myself, not to degrade myself. In Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna is going to tell in the 6th chapter, oh my dear, Uddhare Atmanatmanam Atmanam Avasadayet. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. Lift yourself by yourself. Never degrade yourself by yourself. If you lift yourself by yourself, you are the friend to you. Otherwise, you are the enemy to you. That's it. Very beautifully, Lord tells there. So, Shraddha. Then, next, Samadhanam Kim. The sixth one in the Shamadhi Shatka Sampati. Shatka means the six. Samadhanam means what? Chitta Ekagrata. There we said control of the mind, Shama. Then we said Uparama is the for the purification of the mind, Chitta Shuddhi, Swadharma Anushtanam. Now, after controlling the mind, after cleaning the mind, what I have to do with it? That mind should have the now. Here, ekagrata means peaceful and single pointed mind. Now, it is no more running here and there. It listens and obey my command. Then I will apply that mind, that concentration, ekagrata, in listening to the Shastra more and more. Apply to listen to the words of the Guru. Because to listen to the Shastra and understanding and assimilate, we need a very concentrated, single pointed mind. So, samadhanam. Samadhanam means peaceful, another thing, no agitations. So, a unagitated mind only can focus on a single topic for a lengthy period of time. That only later on can do the contemplation or mananam and nididhyasanam. Then the fourth topic in the Chatushtaya Sampatti, Mumukshutvam Kim, the fourth D, desire. What is the meaning of Mukshutvam? Sir, please tell me. Moksho me bhuyat iti ichha. I should get liberation. I must be liberated from this bondage of the samsara. I should be relieved from this cycle of this transmigration, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. We have seen in the Bhajagovindam. I don't want this uh, sorry going round, not merry go round. I don't want. Who knows, who decides like that, who desires like that, mokshaha me bhuyat. Let me, let the liberation and freedom come to me. Come to me. Moksha, liberation, salvation, self realization, God realization, all are one and the same. Brahma Jnanam. So, bhuyat, iti icha. This kind of desire is called mumukshutvam. This one desire which destroys and dissolves all other desires. This desire only will make you fulfill. This desire only can give you the fulfillment in the life. All other desires will kill you. This is need of you. This need will fills you. After giving answer to all this, so in this way, etat sadhana chatushtayam. These are the sadhana chatushtayam. Tataha tattva vivekasya adhikarino bhavanti. Then after answering all these questions, the Guru says, thereafter, or such a person becomes tattva vivekasya adhikarina bhavanti. Then now he is a qualified person for the further expedition, for the further exploring and discovery, further journey. Adhikari bhavanti. Now, immediately the one question here also used, and in the first paragraph also, tattva viveka prakaram vakshamaha. Here also, tatah tattva vivekasya, for the sake of the analysis of the tattva, the reality, essence. Now, question. Tattva vivekaha kaha. Guruji, tell me what you mean by tattva vivekaha. Okay. Nitya Anitya Vastu Viveka, you said a permanent and impermanent. Now here you are using another word, Tattva Viveka. Yes. For that, the Guru giving the answer, Atma Satyam Tadanyat Sarvam Mithyeti. There, the word used by the teacher is mm, Nityam Brahma Ekam Tad Vetiriktam Sarvam Anityam. But now, and that Brahma word is now here used as the Atma Satyam. There it is used the word Nityam. That whichever is Nityam, that Brahma is only the Satyam. That Satyam, Nityam alone is called Atma. Even Brahman word Vedanta, once after you come to the Vedanta class only, we are listening more and more about this Brahma word. Brahman, not Brahma, the absolute. Or otherwise, generally, we all know that Atma, Atma, self, I am the self, myself, yourself. But we don't know exactly Atma means what. After somebody died, the soul may be in the rest, go to the heaven. Like that, we'll just say words, and but what really exactly Atma means. But here, as the question asked, Tattvavekakaha, Atma Satyam Tadanyat Sarvam Mithya Iti. Knowing that the Atma alone is the Satyam and the Tadantaram, Tadanyat. Apart from that, all other are here another word used, not Anityam. There it is used Anityam. But here, for there Nityam and Anityam, Brahma and Tadvetiriktam said. Now here Satyam is Atma and Tadanyat Sarvam Mithya. This is another very important technical word in the Shastra. Little bit we'll listen. Later on, lot of in many places the discussion will come about. Mithya means what? You cannot say it is there, it is existent, or you cannot say it is non-existent. That is called mithya. That means which appears as it is real, but in analysis, in vicharana, it cannot stand, it disappears. So appears as the real but not the real. That is called mithya. For example, many I already told, I think in Bhagavad Gita or Bhajagovindam, worthy to remind or recollect again those examples because they only can give us to think more, analyze. The blue color of the sky, it appears when there are no clouds, the sky looks very beautiful and very grand blue color. But is it really blue color is there? Scientifically, also it is proved it is only an optical illusion. But I now I came to know through the science there is no blueness to the sky. But still, I will see. My eyes will see. My mind will judge and tell that as this is blue color. So same way, there is no mirage waters, but they appear. This is called mithya. This is not to apply only for the mirage water or the rainbow colors or the sky color. But my dear, this we are going to apply later. Upanishad tells us that Brahman, that Atma, Satyam. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya. The whole perceived world, the whole world perceived by you through all the five sense organs is unreal, mithya. Mithya word is so appropriate. It is a technical term, I said. It appears, but it is not real. So, which appears but not real is called mithya. Okay, that much if you know it now enough. Then immediately the question on, Sir, Atma kaha. Then tell me, what do you mean by Atma? You are simply using the technical Sanskrit words. There you use the word Brahma. There I didn't question. Now again you said Tattva Viveka. So you used here Atma. Now this time I am not going to leave you. You have to answer to my question. What is Atma Kaha? Because their immediate requirement is he wants to know the sadhana chatusha sampatti. So he is asking question one after one another. Like that, we must also get clarity about one thing. That's why this text is a very uh, methodical, systematic, step by step, and very easy and important. Then Guru answering to this question, very important from here. Be attentive little. स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण शरीराद अतिरिक्तः पंचकोशातीतः अवस्थात्रय साक्षी सच्चिदानंद स्वरूपः सन् यत्तिष्ठति स आत्मा. Very beautiful definition of atma. By negation, by assertion. This negation is called Vatirekam, the assertion is called Anvayam. What are the things said? Three things are said in a negative way, Vatirekam. And finally, one thing is said in a Anvayam, assertion. What Guru says first? Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharirad, Atiriktaha. Sir, I asked what is Atma, and you are using so many other words and making me to confuse. No, my dear. What you know first, I have to show them and then say that this is not Atma, this is not Atma. So, Vyatirekam or Neti, Neti. So, you know certain things. That is all actually not Atma. So negated in by telling the negating the anatma by telling in three terms, and the three terms are three groups. Total in that, what are the things negated? 3 plus 3 plus 5. Hmm. Now first to 3. What are the things 3 negated? We should negate. Atiriktaha means which is beyond these three. That means three are not Atma. What your gross body, Sthula Shariram is not Atma, gross body. Then your subtle body means mind. Actually, Sukshman body, later on it will come. Now I don't explain much. Subtle body, Sukshma Shariram, mental body otherwise, gross body and the mental body. Then Karana Shariram, there is one more called causal body. So we are the made up of combination of three Sharirams: gross body, subtle body, subtlest are Karana Shariram, causal body. which is apart from these three is there, that is Atma. This is one way of negating these three. These three I am not, then what can I? What can be I? Then you have to think. First, let us tell me to you which you are possessing and thinking so far. This body is I am, because here it is appearing, it is talking, it is walking, it is okay. But this is not you, Atma. So, gross body, subtle body, Karana, causal body are not the Atma. Then I will tell you in another way. I will make these three into as a like a five group, five number. Little more for your clarification. Actually, three bodies negated itself included everything. But this is another way of explanation or the description comes in many other textbooks or the Yoga Shastra also. Panchakosha Vivekaha. In Upanishad also, this Panchakosha Viveka comes. So instead of telling the three bodies, here they are telling five bodies. That's it. There is no much difference. So what are the five bodies? Panchakoshas. Okay. This is not explained everything here. So I am just giving the side heading main points also. Panchakoshas. Annamaya Kosham, when it comes to the koshas, the words are changed. Annamaya Kosham, body made up of matter. Pranamaya Kosham, body is made up of the prana or the cosmic energy. Pranamaya Kosham. And then mental body, okay, Manomaya Kosham. And in the mind also itself, there is a higher mind which is called Buddhi, otherwise. Here, Vijnanamaya Kosham. All these are okay, but there is when I am not using all these four of them, or I don't know, in sleep, I am having Ananda, then Anandamaya Kosham. So the three bodies are splitted and told in Panchakoshas. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya Kosha. Five bodies. And these five bodies, so like this. Then what Guru is telling, there is another three more. These five bodies is not Atma. That is important. Then three experiences are there, no, for you in day to day, everybody undergoes three kind of avasthas, the states. What are the three states? Jagrata avastha, avasthatraya sakshi. Those names not given. Guru telling avasthatraya sakshi, because your Guru will explain to you in the class. Avasthatraya means Jagrata avastha, waking state, Swapnavastha, dream state, and Sushupti avastha, sleep state. Are you experiencing these three or not every day? But the three states are also in that states, whatever is there. In the dream, dreams are there. In the waking, all waking experience are there. In deep sleep, I don't know anything, I'm ignorant. Okay, whatever is there. But that is not Atma. So, Shariratraya Atiriktam, Panchakosha Atitam, Avasthatraya Sakshi. That word is important. They're simply negated apart from these three or five bodies. But here, who is the witnesser of these three states? Because I, one to me only, all these three states are coming and going. I know that now I am in the waking state. So who is that Sakshi? Who knows that? That word is very important. Sakshi, the witnesser. So the Sakshi word we can apply to the other bodies also. I am the Sakshi or the witnesser, experiencer of the gross body. I am the witnesser, Sakshi, experiencer of the subtle body. I am the experiencer, Sakshi of the causal body. Or I experience the Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. I am the experiencer. I witness. But here clearly, when we say that Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti avasthas, and you are the Sakshi. That Sakshi, that witnesser, Guru didn't say that is you, that will told by later. But here itself I am to make you to understand you are, I am using that I'm saying I am the Sakshi. Because experiences of avasthas three for whom? For me. What this Tattvabodha is talking about? About whom? About me. Here the subject matter is I. That's why we said the fundamentals of the life, Tattvabodha. So, I am the Sakshi. Now, what is my nature? You are telling Sakshi, 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 witnesser. I am also feeling that, yeah, I am only watching, no, so I am the witnesser. I am seeing my whole body. I am seeing my body is suffering. I am seeing my mind is happy. Seeing means what? I know. I know my mind is now very sorrowful. I know. Now my intellect is not remembering and grasping. I know. Yes, now my memory, intellect, everything is fine. I know that I know means itself is Sakshi, witnesser. But let me tell you that I, the Sakshi, witnesser, is what is its nature? That is that Sakshi only is Atma. That Atma is only Sakshi. That Sakshi is Satchidananda Swarupaha San, which is endowed with the qualification of quality of Sat, Chit, Anandam. Existence, conscious, and bliss principles. All three are there together. Existence is called Sat, consciousness is called Chit, and Anandam is called bliss, total bliss. So, which endowed with these three qualities, that sun, yat tishtati, whichever is there, sa atma. Very beautiful definition. That is called atma. Okay. So, this much analysis is simple enough for the time being. Then, immediately now, the disciple asking one by one question. Sir, you said Stula Sushma Karana Sharira Dvetiriktam. Now tell me, what do you mean by Stula Shariram? What do you mean by gross body? Gross body means what? We all know. We have to ask anybody, what is this gross body? This gross body, my body is the 60 kgs with uh, height and weight and fat and with a nice fair color and all that. Is a physical body. Of course, inside it is so ugly. That is a different question. But really, I want to know what it is made up of, how it has come, where, what is the reason and the origin of it. Now, listen. See, point to one by one step, we are going more and more deeper. So, you need more contemplative mind. पंचीकृत पंचमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्कर्मजन्यं sukha dukkhadi bhogayatanam shariram. Little big paragraph this is. I am telling only two lines first. Listen here, my dear, which is made up of five great elements, Pancha Mahabhutas, combined, and there is a intermix among them. After intermixing of the Pancha Mahabhutas, which came, that intermix is called a technical term Panchikaranam or Panchikrutam. That word again will come later, we will explain there. Panchikruta, that means a particular way of combinations and permutations will take place. So after five Panchamahabhutas, great elements are mixed in a proper way, whichever is then created. After that, Kritam created. And not only that, it is created, Panchamahabhutas are same everywhere. Then my body also Panchamahabhutas and your body also Panchamahabhutas. Then why these differences, sir? You are male and I am female, and somebody is tall and somebody is short. The difference because of Sat Karmajanyam. That particular jiva, the embodied, whoever is using this residence of the body, that residence Satkarma Janyam. That means you have done a great Satkarma, great Punyam in the previous Janmas. After so many like that, the accumulated Satkarma given the human body. Now here question, not only that why you are a man and I am woman and you are tall, I am short. No. Another question, why I am in the human being form? What is the criteria? There are, Shastra tells 84 lakhs of 84 lakhs of different species. 84 lakhs of different species are there. Out of them, why I got only this human body? The reason is because of your karma phalam, sat karma phalam. Otherwise, you may not get this body. Now you are understanding how valuable this human body, sat karma janyam. Then, okay, I got the human body. I accept this is good. Came out of the good karma. And what for this, Sukha Dukkha Adi Bhoga Ayatanam Shariram. This body, gross body, to go through the pain and pleasure, pain and pleasure, to experience this is the abode. Ayatana means abode. So I, the Jiva, residing in this body and experiencing through this body, just like a tenant or a resident stays in that residence and use this that house and whatever difficulties are the happiness, pleasures, and sukha dukkhadi, etc., bhogam, to experience. You need a upadhi or the instrument, that is this physical body. This is called shariram. This physical body, sthula shariram. What do you mean by shariram? Another two lines, giving a little more again technically describing. Shariram means which undergoes six modifications. Shad vikarat iti shariram, or Shiryamanat iti shariram, which in, in gradually uh, gets into decay, disappear. Now, what he says that you will listen. Asti jayate vardhate विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यतीति षड्विकाराद् एतत् स्थूलशरी षड् षड्विकारवद् एतत् तत् स्थूलशरीरम्. So with the six kind of modifications which is having, that is called the shariram or sthula gross body. Now, what is the meaning of these six words? Asti. First, it is there where in the mother's womb, very invisible droplet like. Then after that, there it grows. So it is there in the mother's womb, and then jayate, it came out born, and then vardhate, it grows, then viparinamate, then slowly uh, changes, and a lot of changes will takes place, viparinamate, then slowly apakshiyate, then slowly starts decaying again and coming down, down, down. That means old age. Then one day disappears. Vinashyate. So asti, jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, nashyati. These shad vikaras, because of this, it is called shariram. So very beautifully explained up to here. Now we'll conclude here and go for the discussion of next. Then student will ask what is the Sukshma Sariram, what is Karana Sariram. See how beautifully, simply the teacher explaining. These are the fundamentals we must know. When we talk and explain about this, still lot of doubts may linger in your mind. Okay, let them be there. Okay, don't break your head much. But next class, listening, all the doubts will get clear. Okay, don't try to read another book, this book, that book, that I want to clarify, unless you don't get confused. Okay, give a chance of doubt, but let it be clarified in a gradual, systematic manner. More in the next class. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम तत्सत्